So, I'm just going to be honest. You're going to have to assert your dominance. Your dominance in the soul. Your dominion over the things and high places, in your mind. High places in your mind. And high places in your thoughts. That's above you. Those things that you can't handle. That you have given to prayer and you've seen them come back to haunt you and bite you in your behind. Those high places, and what you call spirituality, strongholds. The things that won't let go of you because you don't know where you're tied to them at. So, I need you to understand dominance right now. Because if you understand dominance, you understand you seeing things clearly. That nothing really has you bound or nothing really has you chained. Not even your old self and your old patterns. Because if you stay in that same cycle, your energy is being sucked. That's what we're here for. Energy to transmute, to make better and grow. Create better. There's always more in the soul, y'all. That's why you just can't get stuck in the spiritual aspects of living this life. You have to have dominance in your soul about you. I'll just give you a prime example. If you lived in this life and you wanted to learn about God and you sought out Christianity, and I just use that, not knocking that. In the Southeast that there's different denominations, right? Though it's the same God that they worship, they have different aspects of worship about God in their denominations. So one denomination may feel or act or do a certain thing this way, where the other denomination doesn't do that same thing. So there's a dominance. And if you go into the different sets, doing different things, you're going to feel a little like an outsider. Or you're going to convert. And so with the soul, you just remember. People, ladies and gentlemen, you don't convert. You remember. And when you remember, there's dominance. There's always been a new earth. Earthen vessels in you. You being get born of life and breath through universe's causes and a universal cause for change now. So, you verse change through your vibration, through how you really feel, through what you really know as true in the light, not the dark. Though we continue to create in dark places, people. Places. That's the matter we've created back when. Though it's all slowed down, it's still back when, because you're here now, creating now, dominance, in the soul, in your soul, not your spirit, not dominating, but allowing things to come and take shape and form. That's dominance. That's truth. Not wanting to attract. I want to attract wealth. I want to attract love. Instead of saying, I'm love. I'm wealth. That's the soul. You're already what you are. Instead of saying, in my 9 to 5, I really want to be, self-employed. So I want to leave that. Then take the action of being self-employed. Why are you employed by someone else? Let it go. Let that mentality of you go, soul. That's dominance. That's dominance. Ain't nothing wrong with being you, truthfully in the soul, So, with dominating, with knowing that you are the focal point, and I'll keep going back to the center of you, because there's no other place to be right here but in the center, where there's silence, because without the noise, that's dominance. Without you having an opinion of what somebody else said you should, or how you should be, or what they think you should be as creation. That's dominance. Quieting them out. Shutting that down. That's dominance. Going into your everyday. knowing that this is just not a phase, that this is going to be the rest of your life creation. That's dominance. Yeah, you continuing to say no to what you know is a no in you, and yes to what you know is a yes. I don't have to name all the no's. You know, life will life you to the nose. Life will, I'll say it again, life will life you to the nose. It'll let you know. Your creation will let you know. Your people will let you know. The things that you purchase will let you know. The places you go will let you know. What you give your focus and your energy to will let you know. Because we are all energy and matter and creation. Something had to create us. Y'all, I told you, the giver of dimension, God in dimension, the Most High. I ain't changing that because that's my experience. That's my dominance. And that's what I believe. That's how I know that I'm going to win in the soul. I don't know about maybe, because maybe is a vibration that I don't agree with any longer. So if you know the soul, and if you feel the soul is the best place for you to be, stay here. Stay here. Don't let people, situations, your nature, your old nature, and your old nurturing, the way that you nurture what's supposed to be truth to you in your life, don't let that keep you back either. Don't let your critics and don't let comments, people in comments on platform trying to coerce you to be something that you're not, that you know is old and outdated for you. So continue to be you in the soul. That's all I'm saying. This is Shantavian Payne. I love you in the soul. Ain't no going back when you always forward and you do dominate in that matter. Continue to be dominant, soul. Dominate. I love you in the soul. I'll be here in the soul. I'll see you in the soul.